Hey guys, so for today's video I have a Test It Tuesday because normally I do Test It Thursdays, but today's Monday and I really don't want to wait till Thursday to post this video, so we're gonna call it Test It Tuesday. Either way, I'm gonna be testing out a new product in this video. Not only is it new for me, but totally new in the makeup beauty world. I'm a little bit late on getting this, but whatevs. This is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation, Long Wear High Cover Foundation. So in this video, I'm going to be testing out this foundation. I have two different shades that I'm going to be choosing from, so stay tuned to see kind of what shade I use, my thoughts on this. If you are interested, make sure to keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is prime my face. I'm going to use the Smashbox. I always want to call this the Pore Minimizer. This is the Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Again, if you're new to my channel, then you don't know this, so I just kind of want to repeat it. Anytime I'm trying out a new foundation, I always just use a good old kind of basic primer that I know I love already, but not a primer that makes me too dewy or makes me too matte. Just a good old kind of silicone-based smoothing primer. So that's what we're using today. So we're going to be testing out the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Long Wear High Cover Foundation. Now this foundation I was so excited for because you guys know I love my luminous silk. Like, I love it so much. It's pretty much like, I don't know what it is, but spring and summertime, it's my go-to. It just looks so amazing on the skin. So I'm really curious to see if this is going to kind of live up to it and be just as good. I think I've heard that this one's a little bit more matte and a little bit higher coverage. So we will see. This is how the bottle looks. Mine came with this sticker. It's literally a sticker. I could take it off. And I actually did start to peel this one off, as you can see. I have two different shades. I started to peel this one off, and underneath it, it says SPF 25 underneath it. So I don't know what all that is about. Maybe they originally had SPF 25 in it, and then now they're covering it with stickers so they don't have to like redo the bottle and kind of save money that way. I don't know, but I guess this doesn't have SPF in it. Anyways, I'm really hoping I got my perfect shade. I picked up these shades 7.5 and 6. I am 6.5 in the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, so I wasn't really sure what to get in this because it doesn't seem like the shades match up. I am just going to swatch the shades on the back of my hand and we'll see which one I kind of will end up using. This is 6. Yeah, so there's 7.5. They seem very similar. I don't think either color will match me very well, so I'm a bit nervous about that, but I guess we'll just see how it goes. So it definitely has a scent, and the texture of this is nice. It's definitely a bit thicker than Luminous Silk, but it has like a similar texture. Like, it's not extremely different. It's just a bit thicker. I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender. So the color might not be horrible. Covered that pimple pretty well. Oh my god, you can really smell the scent. But the color's not bad. Like, it's not that bad. It actually matches pretty well. Like, I mean, once I do concealer, bronzer, I think it would definitely full coverage, especially with the amount that I put. I feel like I could have put a tad bit less. It definitely blends out very nicely. It's not so high coverage to where it's like comparable to Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo or Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream or something like that, but it's pretty high coverage to where you could, you know, like do a glam makeup look with. It feels, I can't explain how it feels on the skin. I hate to say it, but it feels a bit heavy and a bit greasy. And I don't want to say cakey, but a bit powdery, I guess I would say. Yeah, so a bit powdery, a bit heavy, and a bit greasy feeling. I'm going to actually zoom in for you guys. Also, I think that greasy feeling is it just feeling very slippery. So I just went ahead and like touched my face like this. And it almost just feels like a slippery silk blanket or something, and the foundation completely will like come right off. So almost just very like silky, but not so much in a good way. I don't know, you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead, do the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back, tell you guys my thoughts. I'm gonna do kind of like my regular little quick makeup routine, and then I'll kind of see how other products pair on top of this foundation, see how it works. I guess we'll have to see my final thoughts though. So stay tuned and I will definitely keep you guys updated. So I just finished up my makeup now and I kind of stuck to my normal routine. That way I could see how the foundation worked. I will say I don't have anything bad to say in terms of how the foundation worked with any other products. Everything kind of went on super smooth. I actually didn't set my face with any powder because I just haven't been doing that lately. My skin hasn't really been as oily, so I haven't really been needing to, and I've just been liking kind of like that fresh look. But I will say I'm not totally obsessed with this foundation. It is, I would say, like a nice soft matte finish. I just wasn't a fan of like that slippery feeling and texture. It did feel a bit heavy, a little bit oily on the skin, which was kind of weird for a soft matte foundation. I guess it was more of just the texture and the feeling. And I'm not a huge fan of the color. It is a pretty good color match, but I find it to lack a little bit of warmth. The foundation also claims to be long wearing. I am gonna update you guys on how long it wears in the description box. I always leave like a little blurb and update, and you guys know I always update you through my monthly favorites and regrets videos. So please, please, please stay tuned to my channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can see my upcoming favorites and regrets. And we'll see what category this falls into. I would just say, I guess you'll know what category it'll fall into, but I'll kind of update you on my thoughts. I'll try it out a bit more to see my final review. But just based off of first impression, I'm going to have to rate it a 2-star. I know, that sounds bad. It's kind of bad just because I'm not totally in love with it. I'll be honest with you guys, for me to like really love a foundation, it has to be a foundation that I can see myself thinking of before I do my makeup and be like, oh yeah, today I want to use that foundation, and like pulling it out of my drawer. And I just can't see myself having this foundation on my mind and wanting to use it. I wasn't a fan of the texture. It blended very nicely. That was something I did like. Was a fan of the coverage, just not the texture, not the heaviness. If you guys have this foundation and you've tried it out, let me know your thoughts below. I know some of you guys have already told me you love this foundation. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below on this foundation. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll of course see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.